Ladies and gentlemen, Silent Mike. I'm on a boat like T-Pain. Paul Revelia.
On a boat. On a boat.
My man. Natural pro?
I'm a natural pro, I am.
Power lifter?
I am a
Coach?
power lifter. I do coach.
Let's call you the pro builder.
Pro builder.
Because you coach pros.
I have turned people pro.
You're the pro builder.
You nailed it.
Friends for about 3 years. Roles in the bodybuilding world mostly.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna talk nutrition. I'm on a cut myself.
I've noticed.
I'm trying okay.
It's significant.
It's not too
I've
bad.
seen you.
Yeah, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
It's not my game, but many people out there watching probably want to know
Okay.
how to drink some booze while they're cutting weight.
Drink what's booze? I don't know what you're talking about. That's no one does that.
Flexible dieting is what you preach.
I do preach flexible dieting.
I'm a big fan as well. One of my latest videos that I want to refer people to is Eric Helms, who's a mutual friend.
Love Eric.
On Omar Esof's channel, talking
Omar.
about flexible dieting versus maybe if it fits your macros, and I'll let you guys dive into that to figure out what the hell that is.
You got cool friends.
Dude, I'm a lucky guy.
And I'm not meaning me. I mean
No, you are a cool friend.
Omar.
You're
cool
part
people.
of my cool super friends.
All right.
So, I track my food.
Yeah, for sure.
Typically, especially when I'm cutting. When I'm going nuts, I tend to not, but I'm a powerlifter.
Right.
So now I'm cutting though, and say I want to have one of these guys.
Absolutely.
I can't scan this into my FitnessPal, which I use. So what the heck are we doing?
So it's pretty simple if you think of alcohol as a macronutrient, because we all know that protein, carbs, and fats are macronutrients.
Yeah.
And most of us know that protein and carbs are 4 calories per gram,
Yep.
and fat is 9 calories
And
per
if you
gram.
don't, you should.
Alcohol,
7.
7.
See? I went to school. I took a sports
You don't even
nutrition
need me
class.
here, I'm leaving.
Before I did this, I took a sports nutrition class.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what most people do when they order a beer is they go, oh, this is Mick Ultra, it's only 4 carbs. I only have to track 4 carbs.
Which, 16
It's
calories.
not terrible, it does have 4 carbs, but what you actually just want to do is take the calories. So let's say
Right.
this is 100 calories.
How do we know? Look her up. You think you can look up Bud Light?
It's very available.
Okay. You think even and this guy just estimate like I would my food, just
Yes.
go IPA.
If once you get a beer, you get a consistent, we're not worried about
Yeah.
a few calories here and there.
But most IPAs will be the same. Most
right, light
will
beers
be
are
the
going to be
same.
very low calorie.
And tequila will be, most tequilas will
Very
be
low
similar.
calorie.
Most vodkas will be similar to other vodkas.
Absolutely,
Gotcha.
absolutely. Once you get some consistency there, you're just worried about kind of having an idea, being accountable.
Yeah.
The main thing is that, let's say you have 100 calories for your drink.
Yeah.
You can say, I want that to be fats for my diet. So I'm not great at math, but it seems to me that's about 11 times 9.
I'm not good at math either.
99.
That's why we got Connor. He can just throw it up on the screen later.
99 calories if you do fat.
Yeah.
So you're talking about 9 fats.
Yeah.
Or you're talking about 25 carbs. 25 times 4 is 100.
And just add that in your macros. Normal.
Yeah, absolutely. You just take it out. So if you want to pull it out, like I don't like to pull out proteins. So if I'm going to take something out, I'm going to pull out carbs or fats. The real trick is if you know you're going on like a weekend vacation or a party or a wedding, you can start to bank some calories. So I'll pull 100 calories a day for 5 days.
And have 4
that leaves
drinks,
4 or
yeah.
5 drinks.
Yeah.
For the night.
Oh, okay. So figure out how many calories are in this thing.
Yep.
Divided by whatever, obviously.
Divided by
calories.
4 for carbs. Divided by
fat.
fats. If you
Take
want to
away.
get crazy, you can kind of mix.
So and I was gonna say some things feel crazy, and maybe it's just me overthinking it. But right, so say this has a certain amount of carbs in it to begin with.
Yep. That's factored into the calories.
Right. So it doesn't even matter what the breakdown of carbs versus alcohol is in this.
No.
Because they already do that for you.
It gives you the calories at the top.
That's it.
The top number is the calories.
I guess my last question would
That's
be.
Captain Kip, by the way.
Sorry.
Leading the boat. You're
Didn't
good.
mean to interrupt
You're
y'all.
good.
No, you're in YouTube, man. Welcome to YouTube.
You're gonna be a
Welcome.
YouTube
Hey, guys.
sensation.
This is
He's
a good
famous.
group. They're partying up good. It's a good group.
So then I guess, how much is too much? Because the little that I know, alcohol does process a little different than maybe if I was just to actually eat some rice or steak with the fat in it.
Basically, what your body tries to do as soon as you start ingesting alcohol is get rid of that shit. Your body stops all processes. So protein synthesis stops.
Yeah. So it's not
For
perfect.
some people, that sounds like, oh, that's the devil. Well, we only go through muscle protein synthesis a few times a day when we ingest protein or when we train. So it's not that bad of a deal.
Yeah.
My real rule of thumb is about the maximum 15% of your calories for the day should come from alcohol.
Okay.
That's from Eric Helms.
Okay. Eric's a smart dude.
That's not a science rule.
Yeah.
That's just not a hard rule. The real issue with alcohol, as we all know, is when you have a few drinks, it lowers inhibitions.
And you eat more food.
We're going to order
or
those
more
wings,
drinks. Yeah.
or we're going to do something out of character or plan. So, but if you have a goal that requires you to be in top physical condition, and you're planning for some alcohol, I feel like you're going to do a better job of it. Versus like, well, I'll just have a few drinks and see how shit goes.
So for the casual dieter, definitely possible.
Yeah.
How about for the guy maybe in even a prep for a show? possible?
bodybuilding show.
Yeah.
So here's my rule of thumb for that.
Yeah.
You're getting ready for a bodybuilding show. You want to do everything in your power to do well at that show.
Yeah.
Is this going to be bad for you? Maybe not. Is it good for you? Is it going to help
Maybe not.
you? Probably not.
Yeah.
So do you want to get on stage
Yeah.
knowing you did everything in your power to be the best you possibly could?
Yeah.
Probably.
So probably say no.
But guess what? Alcohol's going to be there the day after your show, the night after
True
your
that.
show.
True that.
And to be fair, I didn't drink a drink for 4 months. My last show, my life was just fine.
Yeah.
I still went out with friends and had sugar-free like Red Bulls and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
There's also obviously other negatives, hangovers, inhibitions, like you said. So you start to eat bad food. But hangovers, if I'm trying to train tomorrow, or you're really hungover, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You're also going to grab that shit burrito and just go nachos and everything else.
Yeah.
Rather than if I feel good in the morning, I can get my training session.
Listen, I drank plenty in my 20s and early 30s because fitness wasn't my goal. Once it kind of shifted, now I make my priorities such that I can have a few drinks when I'm hanging out with Nick Bear on this fantastic weekend.
Yeah, shout out to my man Nick Bear.
Because I'm definitely going to drink a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
But it's not my focus in life, is to go get shit-faced with my friends.
So 12-week prep for a bodybuilding show? Probably not. What about the casual guy?
Well, here's the thing. If having 1 drink or 2 drinks throughout a prep is going to help you be consistent and not feel like you're suffering, for sure.
So then what about the casual guy? Is there too many days in a week to do it, considering the protein synthesis and things?
Yeah, I think...
I mean, if you're drinking every day, you might want to reevaluate your life anyways.
If it affects your performance,
Yeah.
if it affects your ability to be consistent in the gym
Yeah.
and hit your numbers, that's when you got to start to wonder.
So now we'll go hypothetical.
Okay.
2 drinks a day, every single day.
2
everything
drinks a day,
else,
completely normal.
and
here's
everything
why.
else is perfect. I could get
glasses of wine.
I could get ab veins.
Yes.
All right.
2 glasses of wine? Absolutely.
Yeah.
What starts to happen when you get really low body fat, though, is you go, I could have had 2 glasses of wine,
Or a
I
cup
could
of
have
rice,
had
yeah.
200 grams of potatoes.
And you're just hungry.
And you're more, you want food volume.
That's what I talked about in my last video, talking about some diet tips, and everyone's like, Mike, you're so simple. But like, well, voluminous foods, eating a big old thing of rice is better than eating a muffin, in my opinion, because I'm fat and I'm hungry.
We're both proponents of real life shit. Like, listen, lift weights, eat some food. It all comes down to your goals. If your goals include something high level, being a world champion, being 4%
turning
body
pro
fat,
card, crushing,
this might not be your best bet.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Check out Paul. He's crushing content right now.
I got Chad Nutter doing my videos, and I gotta say, like, don't even like him for me. Like him for Chad, because that guy is a future superstar.
And he's going nuts. Tons of experience, tons of knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, Silent Mike, my man Paul. We're gonna go upstairs, get some sun.
Hold on, we gotta, just so they don't think we're bullshitting.
I'll have a sip of that. That's gonna be rough. So what's a shot? How many calories in a shot? You gotta know.
That tequila's hot.
Oh man, I'm gonna put like an ice cube in here or something. Is this up?
I don't actually know, because when I'm in prep and I'm really strict with my macros, I don't drink. I would guess in a shot of tequila, someone can correct me in the comments, like 80 calories. No mixers.
How often do you guys drink? Hit us up, thumbs up, appreciate you.
I'd actually love to hear that, so yeah, comments below.